Abre Mensaka Dr. Setor Abra Norgbe. Doc Akwaba. Or a medical doctor, or science a founder or a Dr. Setor Foundation. And Bosumi ya womi a mental health man. Nature says Abosumi Sabe adwinimu chimato ebosumi. Na yeka adwinimu chimato a ya na yeka so obi adwini ho atochima. Dodo na adwini ye omo se sabe nia wapa ne ho ana so na mo mountain so ane ho ayefi. But I can confidently say ebinum kra na ma ya botai enso adwini no ho atochima. Wo be hia obi na ono nko anamu enso no kasa kasa. Enyo oni obi a mobile phone ni kra abai amankrofo adwene abodam obi ni gidie ama manadwene ho atochima eniema bebre se de na tenka tie se de osi hu niema ama nadwene no eso se de odwene enei mi bisa se ye ka se obi adwene edadin na adwene no enkoyie no ensonsoye wo mu ana.
First and foremost, me danyami ase say me abetena ha na me ne obetwetwe nkomo yi. Sa obi adwen edadin, ne se obi adwen atochima, there definitely difference one.
Okay.
Now so obi a debia make say there's a difference between say obenya mental health disorder, any mental health crisis. And it's say sometimes obia wo ho a ye fan niama bia e ma ya adwen no e ye unstable kakra and no ni mental health crisis no obia WHO say at some point in your life no out of nipa 4 baako benya mental health crisis not just say baako at some point no be betimi ama what bibia touchima kakra bi but obesa but obesa ba normal but e ye wo mo a omo yare omu yare adwemu yare no o share statistics now omu say Ghana 30 million people na Ghana ni na 13% yare adwemu yare ana say na ebe kan yare adwemu yare of that 30% no of that 13% no 10% edu mild as a shedan ye serious and new desire and 3% anu ye den pa. And no your number omwetimi a diagnose into imagine say ebinom so gusu nenam ho aye omomba hospital my diagnose ye into no difference wom say wadwen under din ni wadwen atma difference wom now so obia be fa bibia ye friend brofo be friend broni be friend crisis mu at some point in their life.
Okay. Ain't no ye wo crisis and ye wo disorder adwene no ye wodia eno no wotimu se nhihye ne nkoyi ene ye wodia ase wahuru akogina baabi a ekoso
sa pepe
obi hweye owo crisis onim owo disorder onim se obi wo crisis ha eniema ben ene oye ebema wo se we adwene crisis abem obi nso disorder no me ne mehu enti kire ye na me ankasa me starting assess me die. You know,
like I said, obi always been a crisis at some point in their life. Into what to say obi wo ho. And a baby in comfort bebre go through crisis omunim because a lot of people don't pay attention to mental health. So most people
so
most people ko bibi mu a hu say bibi asesa omo ho. Obetime hu say ebia oba bi ana be ma bi obi obedwuma on time. Ebia odresi ye ebia oye ne niama pepepe na ebedru baby no na say almost waye kwadwofo ne ho aye basabasa on sha atare ye onye bibisa sa eno sa no say ye hwe ne evaluate ebia nipa no or go through some crisis bia ye betimi solve it.
Okay.
And no you solve it at the crisis point but etra ho na say ye ntimi solve crisis na afi akoye yare a check over a period of time na afi akoye yare na akoye ne friend disorder
enti if crisis no ye call disorder
sa pepe
enti menya broken heart and we crisis
depressive crisis bebre na obe so mu so obi betimi aye we obi betimi ye kan say fun na obi betimi ne so betse obi so betimi ate obi so sa afehwe nye ne on person be ehwe biom oda ho ebi no eno ye depressive crisis a obi enya broken heart
but people so ye mental
yeah but depressive crisis no ye intimi anye we uncontrolled na say e che na say trust ne severity ko bebia na afa akọ disorder
na that mental disorder
ese say you treat
okay enti no what try yen say no and what try yen science nipa ben ene hia say ba ko check in the mental status
obia like I said earlier no according to WHO almost say nipa ba ko be go through a mental health crisis at some point in their lives. Inti kaya for wa hanka nipa ba ko betimi akọ through crisis we don't even know. Sometimes yet nipa ni nchenye hu kra se nipa ni ekọ through because enya obia dey na expressive. Enya obia na ne be a depressive crisis and anxiety crisis expressive. Inti otu obi ho ebi odi abobo odi areho wani mu ne ho ne swati te sese ne kan no na so ye hu se we enye bia malaria na enye bibi na ama ne swati depressive crisis na ama ne swati. So these are all things that may encouraging for from time to time say omunko psychologist ho. This is not a culture very common Ghana ha, but from as I say ye ne kakra ye ne culture ne ko psychologists ho na ye ne obi kasa obi ahe obi oni ne kasa
enti psychological effects mean enema ben ene si wonipa adwenem etimi di ni kan na de na kwa wura sa atibia no
ebi ne stress ebi so ne a major problem in Africa is poverty. Oh yeah. To me, I'm already some especially depressive crisis. A traumatic situations. Abrabum. Obi wu. Dreams. Obi anyone are prepared for those kind of life events, but na obi wu. Unhuni abeye. Ubedi abobo sa na afi. A depressive crisis one control ni ya na afi abeye disorder
okay
depending
me no ka say obi adwendwen nti amani ti pai no wenya pressure oda na dwo so ntimi na ni nyina adwen no enya adwu at what point ena e wo se me kokopem na obi a me amini nsi me adwen o ena ama me pressure ekoso eno no me ko doctor akoje pressure duro anase me ko me ahwe ya dwin na me ko nso a ena wo se me ko.
So first and foremost, when you have high blood pressure, a physical health issue which needs to be treated by a physician. Now, so I always say that there's a very big correlation between physical health issues and mental health issues. Now, that is a classical symptom of
sleeping tablets.
That's a classical symptom of a crisis, insomnia. Insomnia. It is a classical example of many mental health issues, mental health crisis. General practitioner, most general practitioners have been trained to a certain point. Most general practitioners have been trained to a certain point. Handle some of these minor psychological issues. Now, that's someone say who specialists are. They will send you to clinical psychologists. Now, most people in Nimkra say they can walk into a hospital and ask to see a clinical psychologist. Now, that is a culture person for developing, because out of the 39 disorder, there's still an 87% they need to protect their friend mental hygiene. So most of the time, general practitioner also will be treating pressure now, because obviously once blood pressure across through there, they need to treat it. But then also we need to understand that there is a correlation between the mental health issue and the physical health issue. So we would have to find a balance and then send people to the clinical psychologist and develop the culture of seeing a clinical psychologist. Because in Kofa Bebre, psychologist almost say, we say omabodam, but that is not it. It's just to keep your mental hygiene.
Maybe say you be man the draw or be no pressure never come but still adwindwin no.
And see that is where the clinical psychologist comes in. And a clinical psychologist name bemu via obesha say ade no tra akọ disorder na no diagnose enu via na fe ode one psychiatrist.
Enti psychologist any psychiatrist. Sankrofo mienu.
Difference
difference because we say main corner a doctor name hwe me obetwa madwene no no ehu za adwene no baabi asey ana
oncha adwene
madwene
oncha tinya wo ho a omoye edi hwe say adwene to chima na bebre na ye interview kasa omo ne obe kasa forms wo ho a obe fill say na obe fill forms so sometimes kwa omo betimi ama wa draw ne ama wo paper so keke ama we hu because how you perceive life so better than you stable and now when stable. Now difference now what psychiatrists and psychologists say most psychologists see stable cases like very stable cases but caught into disorders now then so Rebecca say the psychologist manages the crisis and a psychiatrist no or managing disorder no to say who started say what to kasa wo assume we start to say hu niama wo weni so a we edwuma psychiatrist be but say e bia depressive crisis shut down tranquil disorder no it will be managed by a clinical psychologist.
Enti mami misa say adwene mu touch me say yare ne etimisa e di nuro na esa
so ya wo bibia broni be frɛ no cognitive behavioral therapy and we kasa or psychotherapy into wo kwa omo no be kasa to say na me kan no be your interviews ne niama na afi therapy no dey be about talk therapy omo no be kasa that is depending on the severity of the case depending on senior case ne very severe no. Then say atra severe be careful afi no ombema no depending on what kind of mental health issue are treating at the time. Who draw na yede bema.
Who draw na yede bema. Ye hwe baabi ade na kodu na. Ne ya hwe who draw na yede ama. Enti ene we do street kwan no so dia. Ene o se pedro ma. Na di kan di ragate ni. We ye hwe na yede we rem. As we be do studio.
But it is very manageable.
Ayetimi manage wo. Emma mema enkola mpanyi wanom ena ya adwene no Emma eni ye ka say ya wu ya kansa be de no space kakra ba ho na nkopa
Emma and I believe that is because of the hormonal changes that most women go through. So Emma a lot of emotional changes and once a lot of emotional changes you are more susceptible to getting a lot of mental health issues because of emotions in your balance.
Any man muntie any man moya edemu kosa atebe anim munyai why mami edie na me ya me de me mpeyare bia wo wiase obi hweye adwindwin kun na odwin na me baba akopɛ na odwin na me ba wiase me woye na odwin na me nsi dan na odwin me yare da ho ahwan na behwɛ me eniema all dream wo ditim edoso edie na obi ya ebetimi aboa no na nadwene ebetimi agi.
So first and foremost, as I say, you have to know yourself. As so nia ubetimi aya opeye. So say me ya me tie nyuma me niji.
I me say iti we me fa bo kwabran sisi oh many beje. Sa pepe me ra hokra be so.
Nti as I say hu nia opeye. Now continue say obeye. Ebini say me encouraging for say who clinical psychologists from time to time. So maybe after some 6 months you can just walk into the hospital now I can say you just say you want to see a clinical psychologist. Omo you training to the extent say so you can just walk into any hospital now I can say per se. One for a lot of people to handle some of these issues and they say the fact that we clinical psychologists and she say wabodam But from time to time, maybe a problem and then you need somebody to discuss it with from the health perspective. Or per se, the best person to go to is a clinical psychologist, especially say if you are a depressive crisis, that's the best person.
But before I get there, some of the things we can do. Obi on discover and sell. And
so hobbies. We bet me about tennis. We play tennis, football. Remember no, we now pay. No more session for no about football. Now those are things that a very relieve you because what's them now say who diabo so and you're healthy.
Okay.
So basically, we see people do things every day. Sorry, I could football, I could basketball. What about it? Nasty way to coin. What pack your bags? Not to coin.
Yeah, one crophobia. Omo namfufo bebree. Omo socializing eye bibia. Ba ube hunu e da kropo ko hye dan mu a na wa kana no aduru osimamu.
Because obiapo ni ho be realize that's why me encouraging for some.
So I mean, you're so happy go gay. I mean, bubbling, but out of nothing.
And your happy friends are people you should pay attention to because no bibi na ebia na want me and can't. So we have to. It won't be easy. It's not something that you bet me day one day but for as say encouraging Kofona from time to time. Clinical psychologist. So I'm running a project on how do you call it? Encouraging people to protect our mental health. That's what I'm trying to do because me will say Ghana Nankasa because of your culture, no, there's difficulty in talking about mental health issues near there. Yes, kakra try to be educating for this year. My name for be partner so that we can push this campaign. One of my partners here, Turmeric Hotel. Okay. Maybe launch a project on the 10th. Maybe launch it at the Turmeric Hotel in East Legon. Very, very brilliant hotel. Many mental health authority for MESOG. All people related to mental health. The Volta Caucus of Parliament. Some are very, very supportive. They've been very supportive. So we are. So yeah, pushing some of this agenda and a few other sponsors are on board. So you better say you better me push this message across. It will be on not them. So tell me can one day we can and we do there. You better me encourage your clinical psychologist.
A clinical psychologist, you open see a
exactly because in Crawford baby name some more problem.
Okay.
Into me say. So tell me I never shot arena is a mabet na he. Ochina we na my ever sa. Makwadwuma na afa yesi me kwadwofo but e bia na enye kwadwo na abem e bia me go through depressive crisis
jijo mensa dey say e bia na
but
jijo mensa barrier ti social media ya ono na osiese no wanya e safi oso no onya ahwe
so all these things even before first and foremost or say what testing
we ko concern media
so or say what testing even before you do the test there's supposed to be a clinical psychologist to counsel you.
Oh no, the pesca. I no see. So if you do baby, no see baby. Yeah,
so there's a group of people more manipulative people and also your mental health issue.
A mental health issue.
Yes.
And it is a grad there who did the social media
not necessarily. Social media there you can't really tell. Okay. But there are people who are actually really going through social mental health issues that we shouldn't take for granted.
Okay.
But so with this kind of thing, no, if you see a professional, me sure whether this person is actually going through a psych issue.
Would you be able to start
last year. Last year, me a social media campaign. Me call TV stations because social media campaign. This year, you per se expanding because who said there is a correlation between mental health issues and physical health issues. Ebini say make us say obi betimi ebi say wo ka say obi betimi anya blood pressure issue. Now there is a correlation. So ye dwumedie bi a esisi ho a ye de be boa nkofo ebi ni say maba ha ya me ba be mental health one asem ye be ko school for ho almost very prevalent age group very prevalent in getting a lot of mental health issues 18 to 25. So we are looking at second cycle schools, any tertiary institutions ebe di inketawo or mental health issues and also per se outreaches and check your physical health now educate you about mental health issues. So we have a lot of things planned for the whole month. The whole month mental health.
Now quick one, obia wo share dwumedi ase wa shiankrofobia na omadwene ye omso omoye okay enam so omonso omoye problem ana ebi omomo mental health issue sabre enam dwumedi enti no say adwene no stable.
So when I started, it was actually an advocacy. And it was to bring Nkofo dream to it that there's something called mental health and you have to be aware of it. So in the 1 year, basically advocacy na me. But I have received messages in my inbox. I have a huge social media account. People send me messages and tell me, say, Abia, they feel like committing suicide. I've been able to talk some people into going in to see psychiatrists, and then I'm hoping that this year I'd be able to monitor because they started. We started Jumedial, started free baby. And the monitoring in the past year hasn't been so on point, but I'm hoping that with the outreaches, I'll be able to monitor almost issues. And of course, because I'm working together with some of my senior colleagues, doctors at Kukudam, refer almost to some of these psychiatrists and psychologists for help. Inti ehon na yedru ye free baby ni aba baby inti ye dana me ase baby so yame enka ho de ba ye mfa nka ho won say ye konde du afia prison na ye de obi aba court ye se wahwe asidagu obi ho ye de obi aba na ye se odi se kan wo bi eno mo no. So there are laws protecting. So there are laws protecting people with mental health issues. Evaluating, no more say the intent in the law courts, judge intent. If the person was not in their right mental frame at the point, they send the person to rehabilitation. So the laws protects those kinds of people. We have the call rehabilitation, so that they protect them. But Nkofo so there, and mental health issue, person kunipano, and no. Emrani nebe diseni se oni ni dinti nkofo wo ho mu evaluate sisane amana enti osankrofo ne de Ghana mamrani omubedi but me ma de srede ne se ye hwe adwini mu dia ye besre e de obi ba court no wadi nyamra se ma mommode emfa ne nkone enkohwe adwen no bia na adwen nkofo bi wo ho mu yesa in the locals they can evaluate enti ye hwe na aba ni same e man no mayuwa ya enei ye nina ma ya ti atese ye ye omoden esan se ebinom efil se enei wan ton wo ho a wunya sika na me hu se no nso adwene no ebi omo dress you but adwene no still crisis mum. So you would realize that mental health issues your genetic factors and environmental factors. Now some of these girls, yes, may be going through a mental health crisis. Reason being, if you are sending your environment, no, you need. If you are in an abusive environment, just say in that environment, no, for her, no, that kind of lifestyle is what she knows. If you are no, nani papa boni mami. If you are who's, if you are not, their friend is saying single rule, self-contained and collab 4 and 5. Into who say we are ni papa raping him, na culture. Married people, you can't really talk near identity. When you see these kinds of things, it's exactly. This is why we are doing this campaign. And nothing here to you say Jumedie, edia educating for, edia shaping for, edia creative volunteer health, mental health groups, peer groups, and see. Age groups, no, you better me educating on lifestyle changes. To live a healthy mental lifestyle. And say, yes, it could be some more mental health issues, but it could also be say that is what they like. And see, in our account.
And now no pay me twe wadwen si so no maka o se bosumi mental health man na kire se yen ka se be wo abodam but adwene na eda yetim no eya eniema bebre etwa ye ho wo abrabo mu etimi eka ya adwene emma ye ntimi kra endwene yie se wo so odwene ko bankuma na adwene ko nimfa enti bosumi mental health month mesraw bomode na ben obia ya tete no a obetimi ni wadi nkomo ma de wo mu na wan hwani a ebe kosoro na abeka wadwe na bewiase no ama wadwene ho atochema no na etimi abrase mene Dr. Setor Abra Norgbe ena enei mene no twetwe san nkomo na believe wa kire ye eniema bebre menim se producer be ma ye bia ahomade a but enti no se obi beka se psychologist wu ko huni sika ye jewo na no hospital no ye kwa ye beko ni free ana mo die ye wo baby ye ba na ye free ye ba na ye adwim za na ye ko.
So projects now running is it's a social project. So basically all the outreaches are free outreaches. Nobody's going to pay for it. All the physical examinations, all the education we are going to do is going to be free. But on a regular day, clinical psychologists that you'd obviously have to pay. General practitioners are trained to a level handle mental health issues to a certain level. Into Ura Hospital, because people go to the hospital a lot with your national health insurance. Na say, ufele say, oh, mean that. Me wawana me su, ana me
timu
shishime, ana na me sukakra, me swati, are honti. You can talk to your general practitioner. You can talk to your physician. Oni omokasa, ombe musani ombe timi manage you. Sometimes ombe mao. A drobi will hospital.
Me nyam fa ahoma ntu but amamfo ani abre ofrefo me mo achi mo akwaba
yo mpacho me oso ni amuka no manage ho na me pese me bisa se me oso pese me bisa se hinfa na abufu ewo sa we no what role does anger play in such mental
me pacho mema doctor eyiwano 0200854255255 02008542555 obetimi afre na wonso do wasembisa aba na doc eyi anoama papa no wabisa question bi pa ebufuo nse onkofo bi omugufu ntantan ba eno nso eka ho ana.
So I was talking about depressive crisis. Yeah. Obia go through grief just the same way obia. So emotions are normal things for everybody.
Okay.
People go through anger, people go through depression, people go through anxiety. Now it becomes a problem if it's untimin control it.
Okay.
Now
that anger.
Now the anger no but obi wo hwa ni bufu like it's uncontrolled, aggressive. Exactly. And no nipa here anger management class.
Offer for me mo ache mo akwaba. Hello. Offer for me mo ache o. 02008542555 02008542555. Fred, now for asem bisane bra eneye kasafa ekwan ye be faswa. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
You are so lower TV set no. Lower no.
Okay. Yeah.
Afi yenko.
Yo. Hello, good morning.
Machio, wudi ni baby afrefi.
Your friend Charles, because in Frederica so
Yo, yenko.
But don't you make a
Mete onka pa wo de kasa ne yenko. Charles, mete onka why kasa. Okay. Mesraw wo fre na se wo kasa na pese wo tie wo ho de a enye adwuma. Wo de dwum TV no. na afa die wo frɛ na ye je oso nko ade a wo de kasa ye wo kan nyina ye bete why 0200854255255 02008542555 frɛ na de kire wadwen so bisa na yenyi wa no. Hello, good morning. Ofre for machi o. Ofre for me mo achi.
Yeah, me do so.
Ma to anope wo frɛ me free he.
But I'm a bro vitamali.
Yo, yenko.
Okay. Oh, my program no for me da doctor. Say what for a primary so. Opa primary so
O de koso akasa yete wonka.
Oh, okay. Ego mental health mudaku. Many as a plan mati komono pansi. Na mpesa mi host mi bisa question say.
Oba wo ahoma so.
Mbajo ani o.
Ai kasa yetie o why? Oh, yes ramo wo fra jai se wo tie wo ho. Once our friend wo de koso akasa so won kan nyina ebi eni wa yente why? Sign for biom 0200854255255 02008542555 Fred na yendi enkomo ene ye kasa for mental health issues ho. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Bacho me dofo be ni anopa hi na ogina.
Fefika so.
Be me na yenkwai.
Me pacho na me say udi ade to ho ani ade da won chena say wo hwehwe uhu a eno so etimi ban te say eno so betimi aye we ya.
Sa awire frankitin no.
Aha.
Na pacho we di be mfie sen.
Oh, me call ever say July ni benya 50 years.
50.
50.
Any a papa post no ache won tem.
I don't put of us.
Doc be you are no 02008542555 02008542555. Oso betimi afre now they was saying bisa no Abba. Doc.
I say papa post actually.
Papa post. We enye menopause. Papa de ani bi.
Enti neo bisa no forgetfulness a part of some of the symptoms of mental health, mental health conditions. For instance, depressive crisis beating me ama we feel anxiety. Just say we swat there to the extent say we beating me if you didn't cry. This how counting. But the fact that we are there to her na we feel and no shed na say mental health issues because there are some physical health conditions a diarrhea fever.
And open me chi mi dem nyina me hu ba bia me check book show. No so mental ni bi na start ya na.
Nya sure.
Me nya stage. Eti no ya refrain natural. But
natural. It happens to everybody. But there are some conditions like diarrhea fever. Extreme anxiety so bit me do. But that one in the situation to say bia misro in kramai na obi de kramai atu ha se say o bisa me hwe kram nti misro nti obi beti me bisa me din kra but me we fi
yankwa ahoma no so ofra for me mo ache mo akwa aba
Yeah, it is say. Me pacho me that program so.
Me pacho wo program ne so wo TV no lower volume no wo TV no lower volume no na mentie wo ho na afa ye nkasa
Me say my free ho kra.
Yo anopa ehi na ogina ne yenko.
Yo mpacho me kata free kuma se.
Okay yenko.
Mpacho sesa ani ha ho ne se. Me ho ana it so bia ampemase.
Hey ani e me pe wasem why?
No it na mo bia ampemase. Kasa kakra bia obi me kasa me fun obi kakra na se me nsu sa.
E pacho efin ne ya nsu biom. What?
Yo mate.
Obi ampe wasem me pe wasem why?
Yo mate.
Ai me pe wasem pa. Me ni mo nso me pe wasem. Je se me pe wasem keke me do wankasa.
Yo me that.
Why? Enti eye na wadwen ye o so obi ampe wasem aka se ma me bi TV so o so odo. What? Wow.
Mpensenmpensenmu bisa ni din, but as we feel ahomanisu. So my Instagram, I didn't get to interact with her.
Mami, wo mu say ahomana tede, but koso hwe na number bi a ye nua ba de beto screen so obebo no tro na friend na ni nkomo ate 020 0854255 020 0854255. A very serious issue.
Very, very serious.
Ofrefo bi aba. Ofrefo memo ate mo akwa aba.
Na ma.
Amen na udini baby a ufrefi.
Ya frame ya do ni kasa freshon.
Yo, yankwe.
But yo me so na mpese me bisa say me wo hot ma na I ni bu me I say obi kasa bebre na me bu ofu. Ametimi ni we di abro sa but edu baby ana o kasa me mpe o accept me mpese o be kasa bebre ni sa me bu be fu sisia. And maybe one so idea say dia mission dia we will be to me sisia. Say dia waka dia ni sisia na say time to no we will be to me me kai bi I dey say me message share.
Okay. Ye be yin nyina no 020 0854 255 020 0854 255.
Until we say people have varying levels of mental health issues and then different kinds of mental health issues.
Obi aba so yenko. Ofra for memo ate mo akwa aba o. Ofra for memo ate emo akwa aba.
Good morning.
Morning, medofo ehi na agina no pe ni yenko. Ashaman yetie o. If I turn lower TV, very good. Mr. Ubaso, now when lower TV, no, now tie who are them who are there, and one may you official. 020 0854 255 020. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Medofo, Udini baby, our frefi.
Yeah, may I Bennett because I feel wa.
Ukasafi wa. If I told you.
Mpachochi ni mention that metimi akabro.
Oh, Cambrofo, why? Man, take her doctor better.
Okay. The issue is, I want to know whether it's if you have problems with sleeping and you lose interest in some of the things you used to do. Is it part of mental health and all that? And how often should you go and check your mental health?
As for the how often, doctor wants to ask you.
Yes, I wanted to ask for how, first and foremost, for how long have you not been sleeping? And
for a month, getting to 3 months.
Okay. Is there a life event that happened to you at some point which triggered you're not sleeping?
You thought of that one?
Is there a life event, like did you lose somebody? Did you feel like
no, not losing anybody, but just lost interest in maybe reading, praying, making calls, even making calls. I don't even have interest in it.
Okay, that's fine.
Any meda was why kosutie why say one joining conversation in them, but ye can't no
so this could actually be a classical example of a depressive crisis. We're losing interest in virtually everything. Now, this is somebody who needs to see a clinical psychologist because she has been able to identify, said these are the things going on with her. It means she's in a phase where it can easily be handled. So this is somebody that needs to actually see a clinical psychologist. She's lost interest in everything. She's not happy. She just
Mami so mami meba. Any mami no see of full so be ampenasem. Ofra for memoache emo akwaba.
It is so, mommy.
Na medofo be ni na he na agina no pe.
But you can say fresh, man.
Yo, yankwe.
But woman, now, say, go for coming, pass, and I'm going to go for you once, and I'm planning to be a family. It's a woman sample. That's will be a man. Hey, because this one, let me wait for you.
Now, Obiam Pewasam need you, na me Pewasam, was it?
Now, a woman saw, so maybe be an answer. I'm for coming, I say, like never plan to be a family. I'm going to say.
Mate, ye be you ano. And someone.
So this person, I would have directly sent to a psychiatrist, but because of the way our environment is, I'll start the person off from a clinical psychologist. Now there's something called paranoia. It can get so bad, say like ujina ninchenko or jin say wo kan ni ho asem. Ebia obi an kan ni ho asem. Or a paranoid of obia or ben like odwin obia so obia or ben bia adwin ni ho adwin boni.
Bi kasa kra ne buafu.
Ne buafu it's called paranoia. It's paranoid Christ.
Ofra for me mo ate mo akwa aba o.
Hello.
Martin, medofo.
Yes, mejo so.
Yo, anopa hin na agina ne yenko.
Pastor me frefi afienya.
Afienya yetie o pa.
Pastor, me pesa me bisa question kakra.
Me pastor bisa.
Akwa ti say this is tabi wo ho na problem kakra e ha no. Obi ampe na asem na like oka meeting because ana because no no kebia na kwati so no mum ni de na waka no se nyansa wo mkra nyansa nim na akoye wama bibia ye basa wo na brabo mu na wa worry o but onu nkwa na worry de adani problem nti wadwin de bia dane na dwindwin na onim ne obeye nti na me fra bisa
Yo mame I was say wunu no kwaya resabia
Exactly.
Mo de na kwaya resabia say we fi ahoma ne so
these are all
issues
types of mental health issues.
Ni na ya adwini mu
So there's something called grandiose syndrome. People have it. Or Felice or no or something obia. Into ni obia bekano or no ni DNA correct. It's called grandiose syndrome. Not everybody who acts like that has grandiose syndrome, but like a binu and then they feel they are like bigger than everybody. All these issues are issues that need to be treated. Some of these issues can be simply treated by cognitive behavioral therapy, and some of them actually need medication. In Kofobi Name say some of these issues are treated with medication. Like Nipano or cancer, so or just will be it can get so severe, say, or best attacking Kofo more
aggressiveness. Kakra na ne buafu. O say osua de kra on kai on pekasa edu baby or no bon komo ba wo kasa na as on person
if they are not managed, they can become very severe.
Yem crash shebe 0200854255 0200854255 Fred na for asem bisa ne bra na ne enkomo no ne calls na eba no ama me yem crash ase shebe because
so you would realize that these are very very serious issues in our society, but obi edi ho or pay attention. Now I dream card obi upon feel. But these are very serious issues, and people have issues that need to be dealt with.
Mr. Wofra we fidi ene dwum no entie ohu kra me na na me bo nkomo enti me ntie TV no enhwe TV no entie de me ka no wo de wanya afra me nya je so a na kire se ekwan na dam ti se motorway no fa so saa kopem se me ka stop ati me kan stop a me nko na na emu saa mami
so Jai Ejuman there so was yes
starting from the last caller na fe yenko hello
good morning
medofo
mama ya feel pa
what fe me wo any na say hwehwe me wa ha right
Papa say everything so control now how say about anger no my husband I just want to do a little contribution no you do eba I think to be about to be obaka some buefu obi a asama obi be campaign asem we are maybe do atem so na kaka sinasa na the buefu no just about finance ya basa it's nyen kasa me wo ni say our issue with na dream because asama we na obeka na we tie ni so oba boss
hey
oh yes and see ɛyɛ adwene mu asɛm na mo ka no ɛyɛ nokorɛ paa me ankasa me wɔ ayɛ me menyim na deɛ wɔ mu ne sɛ ɛwɔ mu a na ayɛ ne sɛ ebi a obi mpɛ ma asɛm saa asɛm no ɛyɛ adeɛ ɛkɔ so papapa the program is very educative nti mɛsrɛ sɛ mo adrɛse hɔ yie pa anger bi wɔ hɔ nom a ɛnyɛ natural ebi wɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ adwene mu asɛm papapa ne bu fo sunday sɛ ne bu fo ɔbɛtumi apadeɛ pa sɛ ɔbɛpae tv nti mpakyɛ hɔ mo adrɛse ne yie because I say adrɛse no mu doctor no ntumi nka ho yie ma yɛnsi yɛn ho ase so sɛ yɛnsi aseɛ sɛ ɛyɛ adwene mu yɛayɛ
medase doc yebre ne ya yebre yesik ebufuo no ma yenhu say adwene mu ya
yes, so most people with excessive anger issues need what we call anger management classes.
Okay.
So as I say, you see why it is important to see a clinical psychologist. Obema schedules from time to time, and now just go and see your general practitioner because Obibeka say, Ebia say, Omeka say stigma niage. But you can, and you nipa na war side na eye wu nipa no. Maybe I'll bet me convincing nipa no na adi nako hospital from time to time. But these are very, very serious issues. So I'd encourage, say, in this month of May, I made a mental health awareness campaign. Most of you follow me on the education. I'm on mental health awareness campaign, and I'm hoping to get some success stories. I'll come back and share. Okay. So,
enti obi hwehwe wa chiri kwan we. So
you me any of my social media handles.
Okay.
Instagram Setor_Norg SETOR_NORG, and on Twitter me at Dr. Setor DRSETOR, and on Facebook, so my Facebook page is Dr. Setor Norgbe. Until you contacting me on any of these social media handles, I'll be able to talk to you. And I have my number on my Instagram account. If you call me Instagram account, so you can directly call me from there.
But you movie unko school, unko social media number no.
So the number on social media is 020-099-6229. Ofemia, you get access to me. Na yetimi a twetwe nkomo on ye how. Na me here say me do be ma doctors ekuku down no mo aboa. Na me de wa ma me penny for no mo aboa.
Enti number betimi dia frey 020-099-62229. 020-099-62229. Me need Dr. Setor Abra Norgbe. Oye medical doctor or science ye founder. I Dr. Setor Foundation. And then me no etwetwe nkomo